back to my channel. We are doing healthy fats and what to eat on the ketogenic diet. If you haven't seen my prior two videos, I will link those below. This is part of a series, and I don't want you to be confused. We are moving into the fat meets protein sort of items to give you some ideas for what to eat if you're starting out on the ketogenic diet. However, if you are not on the ketogenic diet, these are still super healthy items to eat and incorporate into your life. Fats are excellent for your brain, for your hair growth, for nail growth, as well as the combination of protein is going to be super yummy. This is my personal favorite. So let's do it. Cheese! I love cheese. I did paleo, but we called it paleo-ish for like years because I never gave up Tillamook cheddar cheese. Like that just does not happen. If you know anybody, my family members, give this video a thumbs up because y'all know how we feel about cheese. Anyways, so Tillamook is not a brand that does things super duper cleanly as far as like organic and processing and all that stuff. I don't know too much about it. But again, just like in my previous videos with like the ranch and stuff, there are some things that I just love too much and I will eat no matter what. So in your Tillamook, for a serving size that's 1 ounce, which is about a 1-inch cube, it's 10 grams of fat. But when you get to cheeses, instead of it being a pure fat, it's also going to have some protein. And so each cheese is going to have a different protein content versus fat content, which some people are worried about proteins putting them out of ketosis. And if you're on the ketogenic diet, they're worried about too much protein. I've never had that problem personally. The harder the cheese is, the better the fat and protein content is going to be. The softer the cheese is, the more sugar content and more other weird things you're going to have in it. So you kind of see that here it's got 0 grams of sugar. Now, when you go into like, say, one of these guys, there's a lot more preservatives on top of the cheese because it's pre-shredded. I'm going to try to make tortillas out of this. Stay tuned for that. So it says organic sharp cheddar cheese, organic whole wheat jack cheese. It's got the blends. And however, the nutrient value, there's still 9 grams of fat per quarter cup, and there's 7 grams of protein. So these still have a very similar fat to protein content. So this is great on top of the nachos that we were talking about. This is great if you want to have eggs and cheese in the morning. We put this on our taco salads. I eat cheese every day. Like I will just go in the kitchen when I'm hungry and I would just take a slice of this and eat it. It actually is helpful to eat cheese before bed if you're a little bit of an insomniac, especially cheddar cheese. So instead of giving your kid a glass of milk before bed, like give him a chunk of cheese. I'm dead serious, it works, okay? Maybe before you watch your favorite show, sit down with some pepperoni and cheese, because that's what we do. And then low moisture mozzarella cheese. So it's just, this is a really, really, really great company. I really, really like it. I love HEB. So it's pasteurized organic milk cultures. It's hard for me because like I can't see and read it. And it is organic and it is no artificial grown. It is pasture fed. Love it. Gluten-free, all that stuff. And this is going to have, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but the fat content is 4 grams and the protein content is 7 grams. So this is one of those softer cheeses that I was kind of saying will be different than harder cheeses. This is great for cookie dough, but there's and pizza crust dough. I have a calzone recipe, and now the picture doesn't look great, but it tastes so good. So you need to go do that. And I'm working on some sugar cookies for this. I'm always kind of like trying to figure out new things because I don't want to live a deprived life, and I don't think you should either. So I'm always trying to find new things, and I'm recently starting to find that companies are actually coming out with products that are keto friendly, so you don't have to make everything from scratch at home. You can actually buy it pre-made if your lifestyle habits don't allow for that in your life. So we have more mozzarella cheese from Tillamook, and I kind of wanted to talk about that because one of the ingredients in here is potato starch, which is extremely high on the glycemic index and is a starch that you want to avoid. That's another series I'm going over when you start to look at gluten-free flours that are really harmful. So I'm not super excited that they have that in here, but I love Tillamook and I saw they had shredded mozzarella, so I bought it anyways. Another item is Parmesan Cheese whiz. These are great in soups. These are great for nachos. They are great as chip substitutes. They are great for Cheez-It knockoff. They're better than Cheez-Its. These are amazing. Now this is a huge bag, like this big bag. My face is not that big, but we get this large bag for $10 from Costco. Because you're going to be on keto, everything that you eat is going to be more satiating. So when you see a little bag that costs a lot of money, you're going to be like, oh, that's dumb. I could buy a bag of potato chips for 5 cents or whatever. But you're going to eat like 5 to 6 of these and probably be done. Like you're not going to need to just keep on eating because they're not addictive. They're just good for you. So flip it over, 10 grams of fat, and then you go 13 grams of protein. So there's more protein than fat in this particular item. And you always want to go to the ingredients and make sure it's not mixed with any funky starches. So there's that. And then because we love Tillamook so much, I gotta show you this right now. This one, this one, this one. But there's more, guys. There's more.